I mentioned in my previous video that I was playing the Call of Juarez trio, and this is the first one. Now, how to make this sound more interesting than what it is? Let's start with technical side. I played the Steam version, so latest patches that contain some changes to Billy sections with some levels changed, it seems. I guess it helps a bit to make it more bearable. Two choice of DirectX, which was like that at the time. And it has one of the buggiest implementation of DX10, like it can crash at specific spots. At that point, switching back to DX9 fixes the problem. It is going to look ugly no matter which one you choose. I also used DigVoodoo wrapper since new hardware plus Win11 can mess up even some DX9 games, regardless of how it is coded. I had shadow bug that was probably caused by the wrapper, but I didn't mind it. It seems Xbox 360 version is the one which gets all the goodies, so yeah, it is 2006 game where consoles were peak at the time. Not all bad though. Anyway, story. Two protagonists, Billy Candle, young man who is troublemaker, become like that because of the life. Reverend Ray, an old man who looks like a weird priest, a pretty much religious fanatic with a dark past, although it is probably explained more properly in Bound in Blood since it takes place in the past. I haven't started yet. Characters are not that deep though. You can see everything from miles away. One thing that was different about this game is how it is using racial slurs, swearing, and representations, which I think it is close to impossible nowadays. It seems I've forgotten how things used to be. Now, general gameplay. Billy's segments are stealth, some combat, search for something in a dead, empty map, and some platforming. I hate that whip. Also, game deliberately waste your time, especially later parts which can be easily handled by in just a few minutes, if only they had done it properly. But nope. You need to ride there, hunt that rabbit, or do that. Don't get confused, it's not an open world kind. Just specific segments are made like that. There were time-limited sections too, like chasing on a horse parts. For both characters, I want to give you one tip about the whip if you really want to play the game. That part you need to use the whip to cross over. Check every branches and not just one. Targeting system is already bad, but they included several branches too, which can cause player to use a wrong one and stuck or fall to their death. Annoying, especially if you don't know about that. Weird map design, also another problem. By the way, dear viewer, don't forget to leave a like and maybe support me by subscribing too. Moving on to rest of it, which I will cover in part 2.